Hey everybody, this is Chels327. I'm coming in with another video for you guys, and I switched it up. Put on a little hat, nothing special or anything. But this video is things that you need to consider before locking. Okay, lately I've been talking to a lot of new locked people and different things like that, and so there's just some misconceptions and different things like that that I just feel like I need to get out the way. It's just gonna be random order, just whatever flows out, you know what I mean? So that's how it's working today. Alright, first of all, for example right here, I got a hat on. When you get locked up, and this is about a year or so, yeah, it looks good in a hat, don't get me wrong, but it makes your head size like two times size. It makes your hat size two sizes bigger, basically, because of your dreads out like that. So you need to consider that, guys, if you're really into hats and different things like that. You just need to know that thing. Or you could just do like me, and this really doesn't even fit on my head. I just squeeze it on my head. Just keep squeezing it. Another thing is, hats are actually really good for keeping lint and dirt and nastiness out of your hair. So if you want to wear a hat, sometimes, you know, it's really good because it just gets rid of that dirt and grime and nastiness. So that's why if you see a lot of people that have dreads, especially long dreads, that's why they put it in a hat, so lint won't get in it and they won't have to pick it out and different things like that, which I don't blame them. Another thing that you need to consider is, I was talking to William Sokon, I hope that's how you say it, but he's new in the game, and I was telling him that anything that has growth, fast growing, even what's that man's name? Dr. Miracle, even for perm people, that stuff don't work. I'm just gonna get it out the way. Everything else like that stuff doesn't work. Anything that says fast growing or growth, because look, the only thing you need is time. If you look at my first video, when I was introducing myself, my hair was about this small, and look at it now. You know what I mean? It's touching the back of my neck. All you need is time and patience. If you have those two things, before you know it, your hair is going to be past mine, down your shoulders, down to your booty. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, to be honest, that's where I'm trying to get it at. I'm trying to get it to my lower back. But I know that in time, it'll get down there. Just be patient, you guys. And another thing that people need to consider is that you're going to get stereotyped. Because you have dreads, some people are ignorant. I'm going to get that out the way too. Some people are ignorant. They're going to think, oh, he or she is ghetto, or oh, all they going to do is try to shoot me up, or blah, blah, blah. I just look at it like this. If you get to know me and get to talk to me, you'll see that I am not a gangbanger. I'm not trying to hurt nobody or nothing. I'm just doing my own thing. I wanted to get natural hair. If you didn't want to get natural hair and just keep it perm, that's cool. That's on you. But I'm trying to do my own thing. And that's how most people with dreadlocks mindsets are, especially women. So, you know what I mean? You just got to get that out of the way. Some people, you know, if you really need a job in corporate society and you have to cut your dreadlocks or you have to get rid of them, then do what you have to do. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm just all love. You know what I mean? If you got to do what you have to do, people understand that. But just know that that's something that you have to deal with on a daily basis. So you know. And that's another thing that you need to consider about dreadlocks. If you're in the corporate society, in the corporate world, if they don't accept dreadlocks, that's something you need to look into. Maybe some jobs, they might not accept freeformer locks, where you don't get it retwisted as often, like every 3 months or every 2 months or something like that. Or some people, they might not accept dreadlocks at all. So that's another thing. Let's see here. Another thing to consider is people have this conception that people with dreadlocks don't wash their hair. Okay, first of all, number one, that's just nasty. I know some people in the beginning, that's how they had to do it. I had to do it, I admitted it, but it was like only 1 month. And sometimes I would get it done every 2 weeks. But like when you fully locked and you're not washing your stuff, that's just nasty, okay? And then you don't need to do that for it to lock. First of all, your natural hair is most likely, unless you're a Caucasian person, is going to be very kinky, curly, different things like that. Over time, you twisting it and different things like that, the little ridges on your hair follicle will connect with another one. And that's how your hair mats, and that's what dreadlocks are, is matted hair. So you don't need to do all that. You don't have to be dirty. So that's another thing for people that's like concerned, like, oh, I want to get it done, but shoot, they talking about you have to not wash your hair and stuff. Nope. You don't have to do all that. Another thing is that you can consider, that you need to consider, is that for the most part, dreadlocks are straight, and this is for women. But there's different ways, there's different styles. You can wear it curly, you can have crimps in it, you can pin it up, you can have an updo, you can have buns, ponytails, all different stuff like that. You can even wear hats and have curls coming out, like the 50s kind of look. There's all different types of things, but before you get dreadlocks, you need to consider that too. You know, that you can do different styles, and it doesn't have to be straight like it is, like my hair is now. Another thing for men is that, yeah, a lot of women have styles and different things like that, but there's some styles out there for men that look really good. Like you can get it braided, you can, shoot, some guys, they even wear it curled, and it doesn't make them look gay or feminine. It looks fine. So I mean, my thing is, don't be afraid to try new things. And that's all I can think about for things you need to consider. Oh, another thing that you need to consider is the stuff you want to retwist with. Some people like it all natural. Some people even use stuff for permed hair, and it works just fine. It just depends on your hair, and you have to get to know your hair when it's natural. When it's in its natural state, sometimes you can work with the perm stuff, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just got to do all natural stuff. Like there's ACV rinse, there's tea tree oil treatments, there's all different types of things, but that's what you need to consider. I think that's it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. Message me at the bottom. You know, see, I got my nails done. Okay. But message me at the bottom and subscribe. Thank you, all my new subscribers. Much love to you, and my old ones that's been there from day one. Much love.